see. You're gonna see. Every day this week, I'm trying to improve in one small way. Hopefully you can all see me. Hopefully you can hear me. I'm live across Facebook, YouTube, and today, hopefully, Instagram. If anybody can see me out there on Instagram, let me know. Leave a comment. You can see this happening on Instagram. Leave a comment for me so I can know that. I know this is strange. You've never seen me go live on Instagram. I've never actually gone live on Instagram. This will be my first time. First time ever. This is the beginning of a new day. And yes, I have no shirt on. There's a reason for that. We'll get into that in a minute. This is not a gratuitous shirtlessness. There's a reason for it. There's a reason for it. We're going to get into it in just a minute. If you're on right now, please tag someone else that you know needs to be in here. If those words don't make sense to you, don't worry about it. There's a bunch of you in here that do know why I'm saying what I'm saying. All my people that have been going through this live experience with me for years. It's time to share it. We're going to go live in just a moment, giving people a chance to get in here. All right. Let's see. Okay, there it is. So the live is up for certain on Facebook. I can see that. Copy the link here. That I can see. You guys jump on in, comment, make sure, let me know that see. All right, let's see. Jump in and leave a comment. See if I can see the comments coming in. I'm testing technology today, guys. Just a few moments. All right. Everybody, today is an interesting day. What a morning I have had. For some reason, life decided to wake me up at 3 a.m. Don't know why. 3 a.m. hit and I was wide awake and I had a decision to make. I had a decision to make at that moment. Am I going to sit here and stew in the fact that I cannot get any sleep, or was I going to get up? And this morning I decided, you know what? I'm just going to get up. For some reason, I need to be up right now. You ever had that happen where you wake up and you have no choice in the matter? There's nothing you can do to get yourself back to sleep. You ever had that experience? That was my experience this morning. Shelly, what's up, Shelly? How you doing, girl? And she's watching. Oh, great. Shelly, you're on Instagram. So it is actually going live to Instagram. Shelly, you know what? Thank you for commenting. That's letting me know that it's working in Instagram. Thank you. I wish I knew how to share that particular Instagram link. Let me do this. Sarah, if you're listening, could you? Hey, Sarah's in the house. What's happening, Sarah? Can you do me a favor and take the link, the link to the live in Instagram, and please share that with a couple people. I'll tell you who in your text right now. I'm So glad it's working. This is one of the things I wanted to get accomplished today, guys. Hey, what's up? Tara, what's going on? I was trying to send it to you and Jazz right now. I'm actually live on Instagram as well. So anybody want to go to Instagram or Facebook, no matter where you are, we're in here. So I'm feeling good about that. Let me turn this fan up. It is hot in here. It's hot in here, and I've been walking. Yesterday, if you were here yesterday, you saw me sweating my ass off. And today, I am trying my best to stay a little cooler. My man, LaDante King, all the way from Santa Barbara. What's happening, brother? It's good to see you, man. We are continuing with this trend. Yesterday, I went live. I had no plan. I just decided. I had a feeling. I knew I was supposed to go live. I just knew it. I knew it. So I got up and I did it. And, that's the first lesson. I want to echo that. There's a lesson in this. Yesterday, I had no plan. Hadn't gone live in years. I had no plan at all. And I got up and I just felt this knowing that I had to go live. I just knew it. I knew I had to do it. So I got up and did it. And a series of dominoes have fallen because of that decision. The first of which is this. I felt what it is to re-engage with my community. A community that has over the years really, 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 really filled me up, man. Given me a sense of purpose, giving me the sense that I'm doing something that feels good, giving me back love. There was a time in my life when every single day I was touching in with a community of people, and it felt so good. And yesterday's decision to just follow that instinct, to just follow that strange little instinct to get up and do something, reminded me of the way it used to feel when I dedicated so much of my time to coming together with other people to help them to become well. I remembered that while I was engaged in that work, I was the most well I've ever been. This is something that emerged in my awareness because I got up and followed an intuition of mine. That brings us to the next point. Intuition. What is it? I was talking to a friend out on my driveway, and he was talking about intuition versus fear, intuition. And something flew out of my mouth that really, as soon as I said it, his face changed. And he started laughing, and he said, there you go again, man. He started just laughing and laughing and laughing. We have this thing. Irene, what's up, girl? We have this thing, he and I, when we talk, that every now and then something will come out of our conversations, and it turns into something beautiful. So I said something, and he said, you got to write that down. So I wrote it down. Here's what it was. We were thinking about intuition, talking about intuition. This is what came to mind in that moment. Here it is. What came out of my mouth, flew out of my mouth, from where, I don't know. This is what happened. I said, intuition is the reverberation of strongly held intention coming back as instruction. Let me say it again slowly. Intuition, that sense, that knowing that you got to do something, that feeling you got to move in some direction, is just the reverberation of some strongly held intention coming back to you as instruction, as a nudge. The things you've been holding tight to that you want, sometimes that stuff is vibrating out of you with such a power that it reverberates and hits you back as a nudge to do something. The future that you've described, that you can see, that you have seen, capital S. When I say capital S seen, I capitalize words that describe the creative act because it reminds me of who I really am. So when I say see, I saw something, that's, to me, that is an action that's happened. Seeing is part of the creative action. And if I'm a creator, I capitalize S, see, to see. You understand what I'm saying? Sometimes the things we've seen, we're seeing them into existence. And the power of that sight is bouncing back and hitting you as an intuition. So yesterday, my intuition was get up, go hit that fucking button and go live. Don't let anything get in your way. And I got up yesterday and I had some technical difficulties, and I almost let those things stop me, but I didn't. I got on here and we started to engage, and many of you were here yesterday, and it was beautiful to be back. It was so beautiful. It reminded me of so much goodness. So much goodness. And then a friend of mine somehow found that we were live, and which is really interesting. She found that we were live, and she decided to jump on. And I ended up talking to her about where she is and where she's been and how she's been. And that friend had been in a kind of a low place. And I didn't know that. I haven't seen her in a while. I didn't know anything about what was going on in her life. But we got to engage via the conversation. And I don't know if are you in here, Yara? I don't know if she's in here yet. I'm going to ask for permission to share something that she said happened after she spent a little bit of time thinking about feeling good. For those of you that weren't here yesterday, part of my new mission in life is to cut straight to the chase of existence and to feel good, feel as good as possible. That is one of my life's largest intentions, is to feel good. Think about it. What do you really want in your life right now? What is it? Whatever came to mind when I said that. What is it? What's the thing you really want? Whatever that is. Person, circumstance, thing. Whatever it is you're wanting, and those of you who love Esther like I do will recognize this statement. We really, really want these things because we think that in the having them, we will feel good. They'll make us feel good, right? Esther talks about that a lot. This idea of the only reason we want the things we want. Hey, Yara's in the house. What's up, girl? I'm sorry, Chantel Marie. I keep saying people's government names. Chantel Marie is in the house. What's up? Welcome back. I'm so glad you're here. The things we want them because they're going to help us feel good. So I've just decided that my life from here forward is going to be about feeling good. I'm going to be aiming at that. I'm going to be finding ways to feel good. I'm going to be searching the planet for things that make me feel good. I'm going to be curating people and projects, all kinds of things that make me feel good and could potentially make other people feel good, because I have decided to spend my life in the pursuit of feeling good and in the pursuit of helping other people to feel good too. And my friend, Chantel Marie, who's here today, came on yesterday and we got to talk a little bit about feeling good. And Chantel, I got to get used to calling you that. Chantel Marie, I won't share all of what you mentioned, but it's okay to share what you ended up doing at the park after our conversation. Is that okay to share? You let me know. And if so, then I'd love to share it with you. What's up, Jazz? What's happening? Yes, Feel Good Now movement is going up. Listen, you guys, listen. Those of you who have been involved in RPP in the past, been involved in other projects we've been involved in, I want you to know that particular objective of helping us all be well physically has not gone away. We're going to get back to it. I know many of you found great success when we were all together and highly engaged with one another. You had great results. And I want you to know that the community we had is coming back. It's not going to be called RPP, but it's coming back. It's coming back. It's going to get a refresh, a reboot. It's going to have some new energy, and it's going to be beautiful. You know, with RPP, those of you that are involved will know this, we set out, our first touch point with people was, listen, are you dissatisfied with your body? Would you like to lose some weight? So in a sense, we were kind of selling them weight loss because we knew that's what you wanted. And we had a practice of selling you what you want, but then give you what you need. You know, at RPP, you came in thinking, okay, I'm gonna lose this weight. You get in there, obviously you lose the weight. But what would happen more often than that was that we'd realize that so much of what needed to happen in our lives was an inside job. It wasn't just about the weight. I can teach you how to drop all the weight. That's nothing. And once you got that figured out, it's nothing. It's just inevitable. It's going to happen. But along the way, we begin to realize what's really been in there. Instead of just shedding pounds, we started to shed other things that were impeding us from being free, things that were convincing us that we should be small, things that were convincing us to be weak, things that were causing us to lean into someone else's understanding instead of our own. Things that were causing us to seek authority outside of ourselves instead of realizing our own authority. We began to kind of excavate all of that. RPP was about way more than weight loss, but we kept talking about it as though it was weight loss. So this time around, this community, we're going to be talking about being fully well, a holistic well-being. We're talking about a holistic well-being. Sarah, please tag Danielle for me. A holistic well-being. And the shorthand we use to describe that is feel good now. We want to feel good right now, not later, way off in some distant time. Right now. That's the aim. Right now to feel good. And it's not only to feel good right now, but in the feeling good right now, take full control of our capacity to slay whatever those dragons are that are in our lives that are making us not feel good, that are contributing to us feeling anything other than good. So we want to feel good now and give our attention to some things that will cause us to feel even more and more and more good at every future now that's going to arrive. So feel good now. It's not only a present tense, but it's the present participle. It's the ongoing version of the present. It's now and forever. Feel good now. And now. And now. The ever continuing now. Feel good now and forever. We're going to be aiming at being happy, healthy, aligned, and free with love, power, and community. We're going to be giving our attention to those 7 objectives. Happy, healthy, aligned, and free with love, power, community. Happy, healthy, aligned. Alignment is lining up with who you really are. Like the Mark Twain quote, people are born twice in this life, when they come into the world and when they figure out why. When you figure out why, that's the alignment. When you figure out why. Happy, healthy, aligned, and free with love, power, and community. We're going to be giving our attention to these things. I'm dedicating the rest of my life. At this point, this is what I see. I'm dedicating my life to the pursuit of being full in all of those ways. Being as happy as possible. Being as healthy as possible. Being as aligned as possible. Being as free, as free as possible. With as much love in my life as possible. Using as much of my power to drive my life where I want it to go as possible. As deeply entrenched in community as possible. This is my life moving forward. As fully well as possible. This is my spirituality. Being happy, healthy, aligned, and free with love, power, and community. That's my spiritual framework. Feel good now. It's a new way to think about spirituality. A new way to think about it. I think of spirituality. Jess Evans, what's happening? What's going on? Welcome, San Diego, California in the house. Kingpin, Antelope Valley. What's happening, brother? I think of spirituality as just this, simply put. Spirituality is the lens through which a person sees life or existence and their own place within it. I think all of us have a spirituality. We put on certain lenses. My man Kingpin, he's a man of the Bible. That's his spiritual lens. That's the lens through which he sees what existence is, what life is, and what his place is in it. That's his lens. That's his spirituality. Now, there's more than that, too. He's got a lot going on in his life. So that's his primary lens, and then there's other lenses on top of that. And this is the way I define spirituality. Our perception of what is happening and what is my role inside of what's happening. This is the way I'm defining spirituality, and therefore, this pursuit of feeling good now is my own. A new spirituality that has the result and intention of causing one to feel good now. As you can tell, as I describe it, it doesn't require that you get rid of any other lens. It's something that on its own has an aim, has an intention of creating well-being now, right now. And it can sit on top of another lens. You don't have to give up one lens to have another lens. You ever been at the eye doctor and you sit in that machine, he's trying to test your eyes. He's like, which feels better? Green, red, left, right. You know, he's putting more lenses and more lenses until you get to the point where, wow, now I'm at 20/20. I think our culture can benefit from a new prescription. It seems as though we see this life as something, and our role in this life is problematic. The way we see what life is, the way we see what our role is leading to some really disadvantageous behaviors. We're destroying our contexts. We're destroying ourselves. We're destroying each other. We could care less about other people. Now, when I say we, let me be clear. There are many in our culture that could seem to care less about other people being well. And I see that as a really unfortunate thing. So I'm offering something new. I'm offering a lens we can wear, can put on, that would allow us to see ourselves, see life, and see ourselves in a slightly different way. In a slightly different way. Oh, so this new following of my intuition has led to a few things. And today, I knew I had to get up. Let's see. Okay, Chantel, it's fine. And LOL, yes, go ahead. So, Chantel has given me permission to talk about what happened in her day. She spent yesterday here with us feeling good, aiming at feeling good. She's in a situation right now that is less than ideal. She's living inside of a circumstance where she's in some ways very trapped. And it doesn't feel good. It's a situation she wishes she could adjust. Anybody ever felt like that? Just throw a yes up or whatever, however you can. Can you identify with being trapped in a situation? She's feeling trapped. She doesn't really know how to get herself out of it. But yesterday, she spent a little bit of time thinking about feeling good. And yesterday, I asked her to think about feeling good, and she did. And when she left the live, she went to the park. I don't want to read all of what she said because it's kind of private, but I'm going to read some of what she said. She went to the park, and watch this, guys. While at the park, she says, I actually locked my keys in the car. Now, y'all know already. If life is already giving you some stuff to worry about, and then you go to the park to try to relax, and the first thing that happens is you lock your keys in the car. So she ends up stuck at the park for 3 hours, she says. She says, normally I wouldn't have talked to anyone and just kept to myself and the kids. But I thought about what you said, Wayne. I decided to give one person a compliment. Now, I want y'all to hear this. Now, yesterday we talked about the opportunities we have to make other people feel good. She said, I decided to give someone a compliment. And that turned into a few really sweet connections. She said, and 3 people I complimented, LOL, it was connections I haven't felt in such a long time. I've really lost my light over these years, and yesterday I caught a glimpse of it again. It felt so good. Thank you for helping me shift my energy that day. You reminded me there's still hope, kindness, and light, even when it feels dark. You really made an impact on me. I love this, Yara. I love it. You decided to just go out. And even though life has given you so many things to be concerned about, so many difficulties, so many frustrations, so many desires for something new, so much contrast, you went out and said, I'm going to get outside and I'm going to do something I don't normally do. She says it wasn't her practice before. And she decided to just go ahead and make someone else feel good. So in the moment, she decided not to focus on what was making her feel bad and just to focus on any opportunities she had to go ahead and make somebody else feel good. And in the doing so, she said it turned into a few really sweet connections. And 3 people that she complimented, she felt connection she hasn't felt in a long time because of it. Oh, she got a glimpse of it again in just deciding to focus on making someone else feel good. There's something magic about it. There's magic to focusing on trying to be a source of feel good for someone else. If you're in the middle of the worst of something, and I was there a couple days ago. Maybe we learn from what's she calling it, Chantel. Maybe we learn from Chantel that maybe one of the ways to shake ourselves out of it is to go ahead and try to make someone else feel good. Maybe just for a moment we distract ourselves from the thing that's creating all this mess in us and turn our attention to trying to get somebody else to feel good. There's something about it. Sarah and I were in the grocery store yesterday, and I was thinking about the conversation we had yesterday, and an older lady, an auntie, was coming down the aisle at us, and I saw her. She had this nice bright red shirt on and red lipstick, and I saw her, and I said, "Hey, lady, I said, you know what? Red is your color." And she was, "Oh, okay, thank you." She was really, and Sarah came over to me and said, "Boy, you made her day." And it felt good too. And then we ran into her, how you just zigzagging through a store, ran into her again. Hey, she was happy again. I dropped a little nugget of feel good on somebody else, and it made me feel good. And it reminded me of all the opportunities around me constantly every day to be contributing to other people's feel good. Kiki Newsom's in the house. That just made me feel good. Good to see you, girl. We have an opportunity all the time to be focused on feeling good. Even when we can't think about our own selves, we can think about somebody else. We can throw our attention away from our problems and onto the opportunities we have to make somebody else feel good. When I read your message this morning, Chantel, I realized I want to try that myself. I want to try it. Life inevitably will give me more shit to experience. It's coming no matter what. It's like the seasonality of life. Nighttime comes and then the daytime. And then the nighttime comes again and then the daytime. Summer comes and then winter. Dry times come and then floods. It's just a part of the pulsing of existence. You're going to have some terrible times. You're going to have some good ones. So why don't we add Chantel's practice, what she discovered, why don't we add that to our own practice? The next time you're feeling terrible, you know what, Sarah, tag my mom in here. And Ingrid, the next time you're feeling terrible, Madam B, how you doing? Hey, that's the homegirl right there. I bet Shah's in the house. The next time you're feeling terrible, the next time your attention has gone towards something you dislike in your life, the next time you found yourself winding down the spiral of anger, frustration, disappointment, shame, regret. Am I saying a word that's reaching anybody? Next time you're feeling any of that, I want you to remember this conversation and remember how simply Chantel adjusted the way she felt just by trying to make someone else feel good. Could it be that that's a powerful way to snap us out of that focus on everything that's going wrong? Could it be? Irene, I told my server his energy was incredibly beautiful. He said it's the only compliment he's heard this year. Are people starving? Are we walking around and engaging with people who are starving for something we've got an unlimited access to? I heard Wayne Dyer say one time, you can't give away what you don't have. That made me think about the opposite of that statement. You can only give away what you've got plenty of. So if you're out there giving away feel good, maybe you start to recognize how much feel good you got inside you. And maybe that causes an interruption in the feeling that's so problematic. That terrible feeling you're having about life at times. Irene says she almost didn't say it. The one compliment this person had all year. He's still carrying the juice from that moment. And all it took was for her to just recognize something that is also true. Something that's also true. it is true that the troubling thing is happening as well, but there's something also true that we've got a lot of goodness to focus on instead. Oh, some things have been shifting since yesterday. Some things have been shifting. My girl, Jazz. Oh, this person right here, you guys. Jazz Renee. This is my girl right here. She says, I just got chills. It's so powerful to give away the feel-good vibes freely. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And they've Jazz and Tara have dedicated a portion of their creative genius to making children feel good as they learn about the natural world. So they are creating unbelievable content. Unbelievable, beautiful, vibrant, catchy, instructional, educational, fun, inspirational content that tickles curiosity, that tickles that thing in you that likes to move to a catchy thing. All of that. They have apportioned some of their giftedness and are aiming at children. See, there are people that, came from the cities but live in the country and have a life that's really intimately connected to nature. And they felt the power of that, how good it's made them feel. And they realized they had an opportunity to share that goodness, that relationship with nature with children. So they do so in a very beautiful, beautiful way, and they are contributing. Every time I listen to their stuff, I feel good. And I know every time the kids listen to their stuff, they feel good. And I know when the kids learn from their content and they feel more empowered out in nature and understand and recognize plants and recognize fruit, and they begin to plant these things and grow stuff, they start to feel good about themselves. And these kids grow up with that, at those building blocks of the feel good they experience from Tia and Ube. That's their please post in the comments wherever you are a link to Tia and Ube everywhere, on Instagram, on YouTube, wherever, everywhere. I think everybody needs to follow this. This is a great example of how you can take your attention and turn it to making somebody else feel good. And then that feel good reverberates and comes back at you. I got to tell them that my buddies played one of their songs for the kids, and I got to relay to them what happened when the kids heard the song. And I bet when they found that out, it felt good. There's something about what we project into the world that bounces back at us, right? So if you got this opportunity, not only to focus on your own feel good, but focus on somebody else's, maybe, just maybe, that begins to bounce back. And maybe you get overwhelmed with feel good. That's bounced back from your own attempt to help somebody else feel good. That's good. I like that. What if we become projectors of feel good? And in giving it out, we are proving to life, we're expressing to life that we've got an unlimited amount of it in us. We can't give it out unless you got it. So maybe we can take our cue from what Chantel did. Do something today. Everybody on this call, do something today. If you're watching this later on, do something today that makes someone else feel good. It could be as simple as a text message. Those of you that aren't outside and don't want to actually engage with human beings in person, send a text. But a text that is aimed at making somebody feel good. Try that today. Thank you. Yes, at Tia and Ube everywhere. Instagram, YouTube. Go get on there. Follow everything they do. Like everything they do. Share it with everybody you know that has children. You know what? That could be, listen, let's do that. As a community here, let's do that. Let's share what they're doing because we know it will create feel good wherever we share it. Anybody you know with kids, just go on their page, find one of the songs you like and share that song. And say, play this for the kids for me. And then when they get back to you and say the kids loved it, I want you to share that back with Tia and Ube. I want you to be a pulsing contagion of feel good. And every time you meet somebody that's doing something great like Tia and Ube, take advantage of that goodness, that feel good that's embedded in what they do, and use that to make other people feel good. I'm going to do that today. I'm going to go on their page. I'm going to find a song, and I'm going to share it with some kids. I want to spread that feel good. Today, I'm standing here, walking. I've already gone, let's see. It says since we got on here, I've walked 2.5 miles. This morning, I woke up at 3 a.m. for some reason, And I just said, fuck it. I'm going to go ahead and get on the computer. So I got up here and started walking. I walked 10 miles this morning. It's just happening. It's just happening. You're very welcome. You're very, very welcome. Jess, what's up? Yeah, see, people in here are fans already. She said, Jess says Tia and Ube is the best. Kiki, I know you had a baby recently. Let's put this on. Let's get that in there. Even though your baby is super young, just get those melodies and that feel good into that baby right now. Yeah, I got up so early this morning. I've been walking. There's something about motion. I've been in motion since I got up this morning. And today's mantra, the mantra for day 16 of the month, day 16 of any month. Yeah, Sarah, Sarah just gave me a great idea. Okay, perfect idea, babe. Write that in the comments. I'll put it on the screen. The purpose, every single day of the month, 1 through 31, I've devised a system of mantras. And today's mantra, day 16, is I'm so appreciated. There's a 4-beat count in there till I make it to my steps. I'm so appreciated. I'm so appreciated. I'm so appreciated. If you guys can't tell, there's a trackpad. Let me show you. Underneath my desk that I walk on while I'm working. And this allows me to continue with my rhythm meditation. And the rhythm, I'm so appreciated. Some of you guys are watching, you'll notice I'm not as lean as I once was. This is a function of me being out of community. When RPP was daily, I was veins all in my stomach. Listen, I'm not doing bad, but I'm not as shredded as I once was. And I even getting on here on camera, I thought to myself, you know what? I'm not gonna hide that. I'm gonna just get on here. Acknowledge where I am. Acknowledge that because I have stepped away from community in some ways, it has not been beneficial necessarily to my progress. But we all got an opportunity to get right back at it. So that's what I'm doing today. It is all revealed. Here's where I am at the moment. And it's going to change in front of your eyes. But today's mantra was, I'm so appreciated. I'm so appreciated. Now listen. There's reasons why the mantras are created the way they are. And I think that's something that's very, very, very important for us to continually beat into our own awareness, our subconscious, so that we believe it at our core. I think sometimes, sir, crazy. I think sometimes we forget the ways in which our existence is important to other people. And I think it's important for us to remember it. So day 16, every month, day 16, the mantra that our community will be using simultaneously during their rhythm meditation is, I'm so appreciated. And as I said that over and over and over, I'm so appreciated. I'm so appreciated. I said it over and over and over for 20 minutes this morning. You know what happened? It's an interesting thing. There's a reason why we use a mantra, the reason why we use rhythm, there's a reason why we do all this. The reason why we do repetitive chanting of that mantra is because the repetition itself causes other things to be removed from your awareness. You know, I don't know if you're like me, but I've had a problem my whole life with trying to get still for meditation, trying to still my mind, still my body. Stillness as an objective was sometimes difficult for me to arrive at. So I created something else. Life knew I needed another way to accomplish the objectives that I had. To accomplish the objectives many other people accomplished through stillness. I needed something else. I don't know if you're like me, but I needed something else. And as I looked to see what that was, what came out of me was a realization that rhythm is as important as stillness. Let me make sense of that. Rhythm. You think about it. What is rhythm? It is our awareness of points that surround stillness. Boom, stillness, boom, stillness, boom, still. Something, nothing, something, nothing, something, nothing, boom, stillness. Boom, boom. These are just slices that make us aware of stillness in a certain pacing. Rhythm. Rhythm can be, and I started to think about it, and I said, of course, rhythm, the drum. It's been used throughout time. It's been used everywhere to get people, boom, 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 on the same page. Rhythm. Boom, boom, boom. We've used it forever. Our species emerges on the African continent, and what emerges after that? The drum. All that killing of animals we were doing and eating, we took those skins and we stretched them out. Boom, boom, boom. We began to drum. Why? Because there's power in rhythm. Not only in stillness, but in rhythm as well. We decided to use rhythm as a species for many, many, many different things. And this morning, as I was on this walk, doing that rhythmic chanting, the rhythmic pacing, and the repetitive mantra, I saw something. Because remember now, what was I saying to myself? I was saying, I'm so appreciated. And as I was thinking that, I'm so appreciated, I'm so appreciated. What happened was I went into my own future and saw why I'm so appreciated. And you know what I saw? I saw that I had created a language around what I'm talking about right now, around using rhythm as opposed to stillness in a meditative way. I created a language and a framework, rhythm meditation, and it had helped so many people to finally get access to the goodness and the benefit that is available through meditation, even though they have problems with stillness. It opened up meditation to a huge piece of the human population because I just tweaked it slightly and used rhythm. I saw this in my own future, and I saw a statement I made, and it burst into my mind, and I realized, oh, that makes sense. That would allow this to catch. And here's a statement. In my own future, I saw that I had a catchphrase for this rhythm meditation, and that catchphrase was this: rhythm is the new stillness. I saw it. During my meditative walk, I was dream walking, and I saw rhythm is the new stillness. It just hit me. Boom. And then I saw myself giving a talk about why rhythm is so powerful through human history. It caused people, rhythm allowed people to get on the same page. You know, when you feel the beat, everybody starts moving in the same way at the same time. There's something about bringing people together and getting us on the same page. I think our culture could use being on the same page. For all of human history, we've been doing that. We used rhythm to communicate over long distances. You know that? We used to speak through the drum. Somebody's coming your way. Get ready. We used to do that through the drum. We used it to communicate over long distances. We're going to be using rhythm meditation to communicate to the entire universe over long distances. We used rhythm to create trance. Y'all have seen it, boom, 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 boom. You've seen people go into trance, all rhythmically moving at the same time. We've done it all throughout history. Humans have used rhythm to create trance. We've observed rhythm to understand the cosmos, the rhythm between day and night and seasons. You understand what I'm talking? We watch the rhythm of things in our environment. Winter, spring, summer, fall. Winter, spring, summer, fall. Winter, spring, summer, fall. Winter, spring, summer, fall. We've observed rhythm all throughout our lives. The entirety of our species, we've done this. We've used it to determine, watch this now, we've used rhythm to determine when life begins and when it ends. Think about that. We listen to that. Does it have a heartbeat, a rhythm? That's how we determine if something is living. Have they died? Has the rhythm left them? Come on, we've been using rhythm in so many ways, even to determine if a thing is alive, to assess the vitality. How strong is the rhythm of the heartbeat? Is it weak? Come on. We use rhythm to celebrate. To get us happy, we use rhythm. Come on. Oh. Now we're just using rhythm intentionally through this new meditative practice, rhythm meditation, to drum out the noise. We fill our space with rhythm and repetitive chanting so that those random and scattered thoughts that have been plaguing you start to move away because the rhythm has replaced them. The repetition is starting to get in there. The rhythm, boom, boom. We're using the drum beat of our own prayer. Rhythm combined with repetition begins to be a Pavlovian signal to our soul that we are in the mode of updating the code of our subconscious. That's what this technology is. How did you tell your subconscious that it's time to onboard new information? Well, we use repetition, so the subconscious is like, okay, that's what we do, and it starts to then upload. So as I was doing that this morning, thinking about being or asserting that I'm so appreciated, it started to update, and then it threw me into my own future. And then I saw myself introducing a movement version of meditation that allowed a whole nother part of our population to access these things. And it was beautiful. It's beautiful what I saw. I'm going to spend a lot of energy on rhythm meditation. I think it's critically important. Woo! And then I got happy. The second part of the rhythm meditation is kind of getting into a celebratory mood, putting on celebratory music, and then having some fun. And that's what I did. And this was my morning. I got happy. And I put on some happy music. Something like, y'all let me know, can you hear this music? Yeah, 25. Let me know, can you, Mark, if you're still in here, can you hear this music? And if so, is it loud enough for you to really kind of feel the essence of it? Let me know, because I want to make sure that you guys can feel what it is I'm trying to get to. And anybody who's in here still feel, can you hear the music at all, or does it need to be higher for you to feel it? And I need to know if I can speak at this level, you can hear me and the music simultaneously. I need to turn myself up, turn the music up. Yes, we can hear. Okay, so does the balance seem okay right now, or do y'all want to hear more music? Less music, more of my voice, less of my voice. I appreciate all the feedback right now, because we're just getting started here. Just getting started. I'm walking my way into the desired future I have. We're just getting started, y'all. Music is a little loud. Thank you. I need the feedback. Thank you so much. All right, let me know if it's a little better now. And I could turn myself up slightly. That might be a little better. How was that now? Y'all let me know. Woo! I'm so appreciated. You guys are all so appreciated. Chantel Marie, I appreciate you for being here. Sarah Bird, I appreciate you. You know, Sarah, because we are together here, she gets to see all of my crazy. She gets to be inundated by all of my negative moments. And I was toxic with my negativity the other day. She worked her hardest to get me out of it, and I want to say thank you, baby. I appreciate you. I feel much better now that I've off-gassed some of that toxic shit that was going on inside of me. I feel much better, and I'm recognizing the potential in life to turn that corner from feeling terrible to feeling okay again. Chantel Marie, I'm gonna remember that you went from kind of being isolated, cut off, to quickly giving somebody a compliment, and that making you feel alive in a way you haven't felt in a while. I love that. I'm gonna do more of that. Yo, Kiki Newsom. Yeah, hey, listen. Everything's about to change, girl. Get ready. If you thought you enjoyed RPP, get ready. Oof. We shooting for it. We're shooting for it this time. All the way up, y'all. All the way up. Jess Evans, I appreciate you. Oh, yes, we are so blessed with our tribe that supports us as we move through this. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. My man, Mark Leroy. This brother's name is Leroy. Mark Leroy Leroy. This is my brother right here. Mark, I'm glad you're here today, man. Today we're just testing out, this whole week I'm testing out equipment, technology. Today we added Instagram. We're trying to get better at a singular thing per day. So I'm glad you were here just for a moment, man. I hope you're having a great day. Knowing you makes me feel good. He's part of the reason why we live in this town. You helped me realize this is a place I could be. You helped me feel as though I would not be alone. We would not be alone in this place. So thank you, man. You've contributed greatly to my feeling good. Terrell Renee, love you, girl. It's all about that T and Ube. Y'all get on and follow him at T and Ube everywhere. Share it with somebody today. Somebody you know that's got some kids. Share it. Let's make these kids feel good. Oh, Jess Evans says, I'm going to compliment everybody today. Yes. Fucking make everybody's day. How about we do that and see how it impacts our feel good? Yeah, Jazz. So glad you're here. Love you, girl. We got so much to do. I'm working hard. I'm almost done with the book. We're going to get back at it. We got so much to do. Irene. Oh, look how beautiful your pictures are, girl. Jeez. I'm so glad you told your server this energy was beautiful. What a thing. What a gift that was. Let's see. Madam B. Glad to see you. Everybody who was here. Zephyr is it. Everybody who's here today, thank you so much. Chantel, so happy you've been here the last 2 days. Keep on coming back. And get yourself over here to our house. I don't know where you live on island, but get back over here. My man, Dante King. Love you. Shelly, glad to see you today. Woo! All right, everybody. This is day 2. Day 2. Having no idea what the heck I'm going to say when I get on here. Just getting on. It says it's been 52 minutes. Oh, I guess I could just talk. Whatever. Oh, it's been 52 minutes. All right, everybody. I'm glad you're here today. Get out there. Take advantage. Give it out. Give it away. Give it away. Give it away. You can't give away what you don't have. You to make somebody feel good, you must have it in you. You can't fight with the logic. Oh, what's up, Sierra? What's happening? Yeah, Raw Dog. Yo, guys, listen. Follow this page. Follow her page on Instagram. My.rawdog. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. She's making dog food that helps dogs feel good. Come on. Helps the owners feel good about the way they're treating their dog because they know they're no longer complicit in what these corporations are trying to do, feeding these dogs kibble and shit. She solved it. Gotta do nothing else. Go ahead. I'm glad because I'm sweating over here, girl. I've been walking. I've walked like 15 miles already. So I'm glistening because I'm sweating. Ooh. In honor of D'Angelo, I decided to come on no shirt today. Man just passed. How does it feel? Love you, man. All right, everybody. Go feel good. Woo. My man. That's right. Hey, that's a good way to do it. I'm over here jabbering. Go ahead and get something done. My man finished washing his dishes during the live. You helped me this morning, my brother. I can now go help someone else. Dante King, my man. Love you, brother. Yes, so good. Let's all get out there. Help somebody feel good. Love you guys. I'll see y'all next time. Again, these are just impromptu, so I don't have any particular schedule. But once we do arrive on one, I'll let everybody know when it's happening. Thank you for being here. That's right, Kiki. Still got it. Still got it. Yeah. All right, y'all. Go feel good. See y'all later.